Hi my loves, welcome to your cosmic weather report for the week ahead. Now we have got a beautiful energy to work with this week, starting on Tuesday with the Sagittarius new moon. Now this is the last new moon of 2023, so this is our last lunar intention and creation cycle of this year, and this moon is going to give us such a beautiful opportunity to begin to envision what it is that we want for ourselves next year. And so this is the moon for really starting to look forward to what you want to create and manifest in your life. And with Sagittarius, the energy is going to be optimistic and hopeful, and there'll be an ability to see the bigger picture and see your dreams and see what could be possible for you. And so this is a time now for really, remember, we're still in hibernation. This isn't a doing time necessarily now. This is a time for being, for visualizing, for creating the world you want in your mind, for looking forwards towards what it is that you want, and then using this slower time of wintering to draw to you everything that it is that you need to be able to make your 2024 dreams come true. And so Sagittarius is also the explorer of the zodiac, the wanderer of the zodiac, the sign that wants to gather knowledge and information and to learn and to study new things. And so it might be now that you're looking forward towards what you want and then saying, okay, in order to make that happen, I need to study this, I need to read upon this, I need to learn this. And also a time for real inner exploration. If I want to be able to achieve what I want to achieve next year, what needs to change within me so that I trust in myself and I believe in myself, and then I know that I can really, truly have what it is that I want. So this is a time now for seeing what it is that you want and then gathering to you what it is that you need. This means also going to bring a little reality check. Sagittarius is about truth. And so there is going to be a little reality check around this moon of what is no longer meant for you and what is no longer meant to travel forwards with you, and what you do need to look at releasing, shedding and letting go of if you do want to have what it is that you say that you want. And this is going to become clear as the week goes on, as we really get to reflect on the year gone by, because on Wednesday, Mercury goes into retrograde. And so yes, this is your public service announcement. Mercury is going to station retrograde on Wednesday. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail on here about this because I am going to do a Mercury retrograde survival guide live, it's such a mouthful, on here on Monday night at 7 p.m. I will save it as well. So I'll talk a lot more in depth about Mercury then. But this Mercury retrograde, as we know with Mercury retrograde, it's not something to be feared. It's not something to be like, oh my God, Mercury retrograde my whole life and this is going to happen. It's actually a beautiful opportunity to really, again, honour this time of year. And I know I keep mentioning it, but right now at this time of year, we're supposed to be slowing down, resting, going inwards, just like nature's doing. And it's the one time of the year that we push the most against nature, where the whole world right now is out there crying for your attention and everything's busy and you're going here and doing this and it's just so busy. But we really need to also be taking that time to go in. And so Mercury retrograde is actually going to give us this beautiful invite to slow down, and in doing so to process. Mercury helps us to reflect, revisit, revise, to really look back. And this Mercury retrograde, because Mercury is also in Capricorn in January, is going to help us to really look back over the year. What's happened this year? What have you done this year? What have you achieved this year? But equally, what did you say you wanted to do and then didn't, and why? Was it that the fear got in the way, or doubts got in the way, or you let other people's things become more important than your own dreams? It's going to give us a really powerful opportunity to look back at all the lessons over this year, and to then use those lessons to know how we want to do things differently next year. So this Mercury retrograde is actually going to be very powerful, very needed. I will just say, in case you don't get to watch the Mercury retrograde live, just be mindful of your words, be mindful of your communication, be mindful of really checking in with yourself before you say anything. Just be mindful around that. Be mindful again around travel. I know a lot of people say travel gets messed up in Mercury retrograde, and yes, it does, but equally it's an invite to slow down. So if you need to go somewhere, plan some extra time for your journey. Don't leave everything to the last minute. Give yourself the grace of ease. Again, at this time of year of going slower, saying, okay, I need to go here. Let me give myself a little bit of extra time to do it, so I don't need to be rushing and getting to the destination feeling all flustered. Just give yourself extra time and slow down. Now, this energy is going to continue on Friday then, when we're going to get Mars trine Chiron. Again, this is a beautiful aspect. Mars, the planet of motivation and drive and desire, Chiron, that wounded healer. And so as we're reflecting and we're getting quiet and we're going inwards and we're beginning to use what we've learned this year to look to what we want next year, this aspect's going to give you a real motivation to heal from your past, to look at past setbacks or things that got in the way in the past, or ways in which you doubted or didn't believe, or other people's opinions, or wanting validation and approval before you did things, and therefore never getting things done because you were always waiting for something outside of you. And it's going to give us this real motivation then to take everything from the past and alchemize it again into how we want to do things differently in the future. There's going to be a real drive towards the end of the week to want to heal from your past, so that you can no longer, or that you're no longer pulled back into the past, that your past is no longer keeping you stuck. There's a beautiful saying I quote to you all a lot, which is, you can't get to your future while your past is still present. And while we're still allowing things from our past to really affect us, we can't then start to step into the future that we want. So it's going to be a really big, powerful desire to want to begin to heal and to let go of things and to forgive and to no longer allow certain things to consume so much of your mind and your heart and your energy anymore. And so that we can begin to again learn from the past and learn from the pain of our past and alchemize it into purpose. What did those really difficult and challenging and heartbreaking times teach me, and how do I now want to take that and move forwards with that? So it's going to be such a beautiful, powerful desire to want to look at, learn from, heal from the past and use it to do things differently in the future. And then on Sunday we get the Sun square Neptune. Now the Sun square Neptune is going to really help you to unlock hidden potential. It's going to help you to use the waxing moon, the growing light of the moon. So you've set your intentions on that Sagittarius new moon around, this is what I want in my future. And then there's going to be this beautiful energy that comes through on Sunday over the weekend that's going to help you to unlock the parts of yourself that know that you can do it, unlock the parts of you that believe in you, unlock little hidden energies within you and little potentials within you that you've perhaps kept hidden down. There's going to be this real boost of like, I can do this. I can really go after my dreams. I know I've got what it takes deep within me. And this is also a beautiful time to really find a self-identity, a self-acceptance, a deep knowing of who you are as we begin to look towards the new traditional year, and equally parts of you that you're perhaps ready to leave behind in this year. The sun is often, we often look at the sun around our soul purpose, and Neptune, our dreams. And so again, there's going to be this big ability to be able to fully connect to more of your soul purpose and to know that those dreams within you are part of your purpose, because there's only you that can bring them to life. So this is just such a beautiful energy this week for those two things: looking back over the past, reflecting on the past, learning the lessons, turning your pain into purpose, alchemizing everything that's happened to you this year into a wisdom, and then with that being able to look forward to how do I want to do things differently next year, and being able to really envision and visualize and dream and see a bigger picture of what is possible for you next year. And so this is just such a gorgeous energy for this week. I just can't give you more than that it's going to be. There may be a few little bumps in the road as you are asked to look at where you have perhaps held yourself back, what you're still holding on to that's not meant for you, how you're still trying to walk down a pathway that isn't yours. There might be a few like hard truths and hard realizations as the universe is like, this isn't what's meant for you anymore. And if you'd only let go of this, there's all of this waiting for you. But while you're continuing to grip onto this, there's no room for you to be able to reach out for what's possible or hold your hands out to receive what wants to come in for you. And so just navigate those moments in a real space of trust and surrender. Sagittarius also helps us to really find an optimism, a faith, a hope, a belief in something greater. And so really use that energy this week. Use this energy to visualize, to dream and really dream big. I hope that's helped you navigate your way through this week. As I mentioned before, we'll do a Mercury retrograde survival guide live on here Monday, 7 o'clock. I will try and save it for you all. And then if you want to work with these moon energies, there is a new moon ritual pack. You'll find it in my bio or on my website that gives you everything you need to know about this moon. So all the really beautiful aspects this moon is making, how to work with this moon. You get a meditation specific to this moon, and it's a bit different this time around. It's a meditation you can use every day over the waxing moon to work with these energies. So as the moon's energies are waxing and growing bigger, she's inviting you to let yourself shine more and be seen more and to visualize more and to open up more to everything that's possible. So you can do this meditation every day over the waxing moon. And then the soul inquiry journal prompts as well that you can use to really help you to tap into where you've been and then where you're going. Quite a few of you asking me as well about like hibernation time, winter solstice. We are going to do a candlelight yin next Sunday for the winter solstice. There's also a winter solstice ritual pack that you can get, which gives you insights into the winter solstice, again, journaling prompts, meditation. And then we are going to do a goddess ritual where we will work with goddesses to help us to really gather our winter wisdom and then look forwards to where we want to go from there and to really begin to create and manifest what it is that we want. So you'll find all of this on my website. I'll share on my stories as we go. I just really want to give you everything that you need to get the most out of these energies and these last few weeks of the year, so we can really look forwards to what we want to create and manifest in 2024. I'm sending you so much love for this week. It's going to be such a beautiful week if you can work with these energies. So learn from the past and begin to envision the future. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.